So here's a screwdriver. It's a cordless screwdriver with torque pre-selection. It's from Parkside. It has 6 insulated special bits. It's this one. It has 6 of them. It contains plastic somewhere. It protects maximum against 1000 volts. PASD 4A1 is the model. It's mentioned here also. So it has a lithium-ion battery, 4 volts battery at 1.5 amp hours. That's mentioned here. The rotation speed is 215 per minute RPM, and the battery from completely empty to completely full can be charged in 60 minutes. So in 1 hour it's ready to use. It has torque selection in 6 levels, so you can rotate this black part and thus set the torque of the bit. So if you set it to a lower value, it will skip a little bit. It will not tighten your screws too much. The maximum torque manually it's 8 Newton meters, and with battery it's only 0.4 Newton meters. So the electric motor cannot tighten your screws with a huge power. For that you have to set it to the highest torque value and rotate it manually. Accessories include these 6 insulated special bits. So they are these: lithium-ion battery. And that's the lower part of the box. On the top it has a handle. These are the bits which are inside. So it has a flat head, another flat head, a wider one, PH1, 2, PZ1 and 2. 4 stars and 2 flat heads. On the back side you get these informations. It's identical. So that's the box itself. It has metal closing parts. You have to open this also. So to open it, just lift up this part, and that's inside. Here we have a manual. It's in multiple languages. It has a charger. So here's the charger itself, the screwdriver and the bits. It has 2 LEDs here in the front. It has these 2 buttons for rotating it right and rotating it to the left. And it has a USB Type-C port for charging. Here we have a triangle, so it's set to the lowest value of torque. The triangle is only here at the Parkside logo. You can rotate it. Now it's on the 2nd, 3rd, 5th and 6th. That's the toughest. The first one, it should skip if you hold this part. Here's the charger from 220 volts to USB Type-C. So the output is 5 volts and 1.7 amps. You can remove it from here also. So it's from USB to USB Type-C. And that goes in here. Now this one is plugged in. And when it's plugged in we have a red LED. So now it's charging. And surprise, while charging you cannot use it. So now it's unplugged. It's usable. As soon as you plug it in, it's not usable. Neither forward nor backward. These are the bits. This is PH2, it's written here. This has some central parts there. That is the PZ2. PH does not have those. Here's a flat one, a narrower flat one. So you get 2 with larger diameter and 2 with smaller diameter. So this is 6-pointed. It enters a bit harder, so it will not fall out easily. So let's try it. It's on the lowest torque value. And it stops. Okay, let's set it to a higher one. It stopped there also. It stopped again. So you can stop it with your hand. Probably it needs charging, it's not fully charged. The speed is not too huge. While charging it, you cannot use it. So you can use it electrically by using the buttons, and it will tighten or loosen screws, or you can use it manually and then rotate it. So it's not rotating the internal components, at least at this torque level it's not. So here's a larger furniture with larger screws, and yes, I can, oops, I pressed the button, but I can loosen it and tighten it. Manually and electrically. It's not doing it. No. Let's set it to higher value. Now it's set to the 6th value. This moved easier, so let's try that one. No, it cannot do it. So it's not for heavy jobs. And here's an unpleasant surprise. Although these plastics fit in here, they're usable. A metal one from my other tool, it's not okay. It's loose. So this one is larger than my other tools. So this is around 7 millimeters. Around 7 millimeters. Well, that one is just around 6 millimeters. 1 millimeter difference. And these bits of mine are loose. And it doesn't have a magnet inside. It falls out, no magnet. So this is smaller, that is larger. When it's fully charged, and it was pretty fast, there's a green light there, not usable when it's plugged in.